If you like Call of Duty and you think you're good enough to go pro, dip your toes into the esports water, sign you and a friend up for some 2v2 competitive matches by going to cga.games and win yourself a sweet $1,000. Stay till the end of the video to find out more. Now, onto the video. What? Oh, I missed my grenade.
Over this shit.
Young District's a little front heavy today.
Well,
Oh, never mind, I'm front heavy.
I was already over it when I spawned.
It's fine.
Alright,
We'll be
well,
fine up here.
Will we? Because I'm a hunter.
Oh, where do you go?
Wrong way, never mind, no you won't. You just jumped the wrong way?
I made it.
Muffin and,
Okay.
and Dusk are left.
Godspeed, Godspeed.
Are you saying that to yourself?
Yes.
No,
Oh
you
my
missed.
god!
Oh my god, you missed.
What?
Oh,
How did I die?
Oh god, that was a hard face palm right there. That was a big face palm.
Who needs the light when you got a fine feathered friend by your side? Am I right? Am I right or am I right? I'm right.
It's been a long time in the making, and it's finally here. I'm so sorry it took me so long to make this video, and this video got pushed back so many times. In fact, this video was supposed to come out 2 weeks from now, but I moved it forward since everybody kept asking for it. You may have lost the Guardian Games hunters, but your class is still regarded as the most fashionable out there. Titan's Master Race. Sorry, I have this bad cough lately. I don't know what's wrong with me. You know what will make me feel better? If you smash that like button. Make sure you click on the link down below to join my fashion Discord server filled with fashion gods. By the way, if you're looking for a clan, you can also join one of my 3 fashion clans on Xbox, PS4, or PC. And lastly, joining that Discord server is also the way that you can submit looks for me so that way I can feature them in future videos. Subscribe to the most fashionable YouTube channel out there. And as always, slowly caress that notification bell ever so gently. Now, since my girlfriend says I blabber on way too much at the beginning of my videos, let's just jump straight into it. We have 3 main goals for this build. These were created from feedback that I saw in the comment section of the last video. Number 1, you don't want me to only use ornaments. Sounds fair. Number 2, you don't want me to use commonly used shaders like the ones I listed in my top 10 video that I made, so we'll stay away from those, sadly. Number 3, the elitist amongst you wanted me to mix and match shaders around, so basically don't use one shader on every single piece of armor that I have. That sounds pretty easy actually. I like these little challenges. What kind of fashion guru would I be if I didn't challenge myself from time to time? So, let's get started. We're gonna follow the same exact kind of ruling that I gave myself from the last video. So we're gonna start off with an exotic first. We're not gonna do Celestial because I feel like Celestial Nighthawk is a very common exotic for the hunters. It's a really damn good looking one, but I'm not gonna be using it today. So let's click out of that. Let's take a look here. By the way, all these armor sets are random. I was trying to level my hunter. I was going out and following my own advice. Whenever I see you guys comment in the comment section, I always tell you guys that if you're looking for a good armor set that you can always acquire, that could be achieved with Scourge of the Past, with the Shadowkeep raid, Garden of Salvation, the Last Wish raid. Any of those raids will bring you really great armor sets, as well as Gambit Prime, Crucible, and even regular Gambit will drop you some really fantastic sets. So I did just that. I did a lot of raids on my hunter. It was definitely not a few, because I wanted to get a lot of the sets so that way I could do this video for you guys. And again, I'm not the type of person to tell you to follow strict rules and guidelines for making armor sets, but these are nice handy dandy tips that might get those brain juices going, you know, just kind of get those gears grinding. I always start off with an exotic. Like I said, I don't want to use Celestial because every hunter uses that. Graviton might be nice. I mean, I already have some purple going on here, so let's take a look at that. I don't like the way Graviton looks from the back. Oh, actually, hang on. I kind of just switched that on accident. I like the whole raggedy look there. It matches Graviton almost perfectly. Let's see if we can play into that. I guess another tip while we're at it would be accidents happen. And I don't mean bad accidents, I mean good accidents. Like just now, I was kind of just switching through armor sets, and these two, the Graviton helmet and this Prodigal cloak, work very well together. So play into those happy accidents. By the way, I can also choose from these armor sets. By the way, viewer, I know what you're gonna say, and you're gonna say that grinding for exotics, especially like the ones that I'm probably gonna use, takes time, and you don't have time. Well, to you, I say all of these exotics, I think all of them, I think like maybe 1 or 2 of them dropped randomly for me. But almost all of these exotics I acquired from Xur. And if you don't know who Xur is, then what are you doing playing Destiny? Because Xur is awesome and he brings you, I mean, not always awesome exotics, but he still brings you exotics nonetheless. And even if you already have the exotic he's selling, you can use the Fated Engram to get something that you don't already have. So that's where I got all of these, because when I started doing this video, I had only the Radiant Flux exotic. I don't want to do Shards of Galanor because that's too raggedy. I mean, actually, Shards would match if I did No, because I can't do Graviton Lance and Shards at the same time. Never mind. But Shards does match with this cloak very well. So I guess that was also another little tip, by the way. If you don't have an exotic to work with, why don't you visit Xur every weekend? That'll definitely help out. Hang on. I didn't even know. What is this vest? Icarus Drifter Vest. I wonder where this drops from. That looks actually really freaking nice. How well does this take shaders? Oh, pretty good, actually. I actually really like that. That was another happy accident. Hey, I like the belts on this. I like the leathery look. These little pouches down here. I think it has like a little belt with little bullets as well. You know, I have an idea. Wait, hang on, before I go with that idea. Oh, this is one of the Scourge of the Past legs, by the way, the Bladesmith's Memory Strides. I love these things to death. Oh, shoot, this clipping right there. Yeah, so I definitely can't use these, but these are really good legs if you're looking for some nice legs, by the way. But I have Lucky Pants, and if you know what I know, Lucky Pants has some freaking bullets around the belt. So that will actually fit perfectly with that chest. Look at that happy accident, see? I actually really like the look of Lucky Pants. It gives it a nice western look. It's even got a little spur down there. Even this raggedy cape kind of goes along with Lucky Pants, because Lucky Pants is kind of a raggedy type of, you know, leg set. So maybe we'll keep that cape. Let's work on... Actually, these gloves might fit well. As far as shaders go, I think I might do a brown shader here, because we want to use that leather, you know? We want to like give it a leathery look. And hopefully we can clean up Lucky Pants just a little bit. And another tip from the other video that I will recommend to you hunters that haven't seen it yet. I would do shaders at the end. You can do them at the beginning if you want and put them on every single time you switch armor sets. But if you don't want to waste a ton of glimmer, I mean glimmer doesn't matter because it's like 400 glimmer. It's not much, but it is some. I do all my shaders at the end, and I'll show you here in a second why. So actually, since I'm kind of stuck right now, let's go into the shaders and see how the set looks with one uniform shader. That'll kind of help me out to see if the set fits well together. Right now I'm seeing that I don't think the arms are going to work, and I don't think the helmet is going to work. The helmet is too shiny for the build, because there's a lot of cloth going on here. And even though the shininess matches the bullets, it's still kind of off-putting. So we're actually going to look for a nice brown shader. Ooh. I mean, a little bit of black doesn't hurt. Mercury Vex Chrome. Let's grab a couple of those. And that's not bad either, actually. I like that. Let's grab a couple of those as well. And I'm sorry I'm not going through every single shader, but first of all, this video can't last 2 hours. Second of all, I kind of, like I said, we're gonna go into the browns because I like the way the browns look on Lucky Pants. Gives it a leathery cowboy look, you know? Or cowgirl in our case because it's a girl. We're gonna continue to look through some shaders here, so I'll probably fast forward through this part. Okay, I think I have my shaders chosen. I also kind of grabbed some Gambit leather because, you know, like I said, we're gonna try to do a little bit of a leathery look to this. When we were looking at shaders though, like I said, I don't think we're gonna do that helmet. Ew, I don't like the gas mask look for the hunters. I don't know why. A lot of people seem to, but I don't. That definitely looks ugly. That looks like you got hit by a truck. Everybody uses this mask, so we're not gonna use that. That one is just sad. It looks sad, right? Look at it. That one looks like it's melting. Now, the Dreaming City. Oh. I'm sorry, not the Dreaming City. So this helmet is from the Last Wish raid. It's a really good looking helmet. So maybe we'll use this. I think this will also be a good time to look through some ornaments. Maybe there's an ornament that I'll like in here. Too bulky. I don't like the way these arms look. It's like that little flatness up there looks weird. And besides, there's some white glowy bits in this arm, and I don't want to have to add more glowy bits to my armor. Let's see how the Virtuous grips look. Let's go back into, actually I grabbed shaders, so we can just go into our inventory and see how well. That doesn't look bad. It matches with the helmet, but there is a glowy bit in there, which I don't mind too much because it's nothing crazy. Let's see if there's anything else. We didn't look through all of the ornaments. Actually haven't seen these on a female hunter yet. These look a lot better than they do on the male hunters. And that's too much armor. Let me take a look at these from a distance. By the way, even though I kind of already said it, once you grab some shaders and you're kind of settled on most of your armor sets, and you're just switching out, like right now I'm switching out arms and everything, you can always go back and right click on these shaders and kind of see it with one whole entire shader to see if you like it or not. And I think I am liking it. That's Mercury Vex Chrome. I actually really like that. That looks good. And let me see how this looks with the Mercury Vex Chrome. Gives it a little bit of red, which I don't mind. I don't know which arms I like the most. These arms help balance out the helmet. It gives it more of a knight kind of vibe there, so we're doing a cowboy knight almost. You know what? Let's start putting Mercury Vex Chrome, because I feel like wait, let me see. Let me see how this set looks with 44 steel. That's not bad. And Gambit leather. I don't think Gambit leather is going to be a winner here. It's either between 44 steel, which looks fantastic, especially on the bullets, and it makes this one white, which is nice. Mercury Vex Chrome also looks good if we wanted to do more black. It's a very hard decision here. but I think this might do it. If I'm gonna do 44 steel though, I might put a different shader on the cloak or get a different cloak. So let's start doing that actually. Let's start putting on the 44 steel on the armor sets. By the way, loyal viewer, I know you're gonna say you want me to mix and match shaders. I don't personally do that too much, but we can try it. I'm not opposed to you guys trying it. Sometimes you do have to mix shaders up a little bit. Like for example, I can actually leave the cloak black instead of putting on the 44 steel because I feel like there's too much brown now. So actually, let's leave that black. And we could even shade that a different color to make it a little bit more black. Or do I want to... I got this one. I thought this one looked pretty nice. I got this one from the Leviathan raid. This is the cloak of Felt Rock? I don't know how to pronounce that. Like I don't know how to pronounce anything, right? Haha, I got myself. Okay. Ew, that 44 steel actually make that one look kind of gross. Mercury Vextrum makes that look black. Let me see. How do I look? It's a little too leathery almost with that black. But it looks nice on here. It's just leathery in general. What about the... What is this called? The Lux Cloak? Yeah, the Lux Cloak might actually look pretty good on this. Let me try it with Gambit Leather. That'll give it more brown, but I think what I'm looking for is a little more black. 44 steel makes it brown, way too brown. That's way too much brown. Mercury Vex Chrome, that makes it black. Ooh, I like that a lot actually. Yeah, we're keeping the cape black. Should we make it a little bit more black though? So like, let me see here. I know it said we weren't going to do the popular shaders, but every single popular shader is black, and I need black. So we might break my rule here a little bit. But, I mean, the thing is that we tried with using another type of shader. You know what, sometimes that's okay. But I think we might actually stick with that other shader. I feel like the other blacks just aren't doing it. Yeah, this is a nice color. I like that. I like everything about this. I like the way the helmet, which is a knight helmet, matches with the knight arms. I like the way the lucky pants matches with the chest, and I just honestly, this might be my new favorite chest plate, like in the whole game, like Titans, Hunters, whatever. This is a nice chest plate. Now, the Valkyrian grips that you get from the current season that we're in, Season of the Worthy, also kind of piqued my interest here. They're a little bit thinner. Maybe I should put the Mercury Vex on these and see how that looks. That gives it a little bit more black leather in there. Even though these look pretty awesome, I think I'm gonna stick with the Virtuous grips. And I'm gonna go ahead and put the other shader back on there. The 44 steel. Because I don't like the red glow. I like the white glow a lot more. Okay, so now I'm happy with the look. Now we're gonna do all of the extra stuff that plays into a look once you've got it. Starting with the guns. So first of all, let's see what Lucky Pants actually does, because I've never used it. Precision hits load 1 round into the chamber of a stowed hand cannon. Hand cannons ready faster and are more accurate immediately after swapping to them. So, this is a very hand cannon heavy exotic. So let's go ahead and equip a hand cannon. Ace of Spades, man. The trusty old Ace of Spades. I feel like if we're gonna go into the Western build, though, we need a last word. Do I have any ornaments for it? I do not, but last word is a wonderful gun, and it has a nice wooden hilt, which plays well with the whole antique Western vibe. Now let's work on... I mean, I don't really need to equip anything else other than Last Word, because that's the only gun that's going to show. But the thing that bothers me about Last Word is the gold on it. I don't really have too much gold in my armor, or any at all, except for whatever's peeking through there, which I don't think is on purpose. I mean, dare I say, let's go into the Eververse store and see if there's any ornaments that we can possibly buy. That's silver. I don't think I'm gonna buy it even if I did find an ornament. I know there's other ornaments that give it a more Western look, but you know what? That's not bad at all. Unless we wanted to make our own. So let's see what hand cannons we have here in the vault that can help us out. What about spare rations? My spare rations is kind of terribly rolled. Not terrible. I mean, it has slide shot, but who knows? I mean, the problem with spare is it has like glowing white. Oh wait, actually. So since spare ration has some glowy bits in there, so does my shoulder pad here. So maybe I don't have an ornament for it. No, I don't. Put on gambit leather. That's not bad, actually. I mean, no one in their right mind is gonna care that there's a little bit of light in there, and then there's light coming here that matches. But I care. That's that next level thinking, man. Okay, so I think that's gonna be it. So we have the gun, we have the armor, we have a shader that isn't really widely used, and also we have Mercury Vex Chrome on some places, right? Mercury Vex Chrome. So none of those are widely used. We have an exotic. And this exotic actually works very well for PvP, so that's perfect. And we only have 2 ornaments. And we have 3 regular armor pieces. So I feel like that is a win in my book. Now let's go a step further and let's go into the Sparrow. We need a nice rusty Sparrow, right? Any noble steed. Ooh. The Expedition. Ooh, okay, that's probably a winner. Let's grab that. Probably shouldn't just randomly grab Sparrows like this because they're pretty expensive just to take out of collections. But it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Ooh, we have a Bronco. Bronco has got some leather on it. It's 2 gold though. Yeah, it's way too gold. I'm not in. I mean, let's see. Hang on. Before we judge it. Yeah, I mean, maybe. Let's put on 44 steel and see what. No, you know what? We're gonna have to do the Bronco, aren't we? Bronco, it's even in the name, man. It's a noble steed. I was literally looking for a noble steed. It also looks a lot slicker and quicker. Yes. Let me see what... Ooh, that looks nice. Tangled bronze. Excellent. Perfect. Now a ship. Death to all kills. That's not bad. This kind of screams out like Junker to me. So this might actually be okay, actually. Soaking Fox. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go with that Sulking Fox or whatever it was called. Yep. Oh, Skulking Fox. Sorry, not Sulking. Let me equip that. Put on some Tangled Bronze. Do we go a step further and do the Transmut effect? Let's do that. Let's have some fun. We didn't do the Transmut effect last time, so why not? I feel like the crows would be nice. Then it's like a little standoff. You got some birds flying around. There we go. Now let's do the ghost. I mean, that already fits. Rustic. I'm between the Kit Boss shell. I like it because it's like a junk shell, and that's kind of like, I mean, because like if you're like a Western cowboy, you know, out there on the frontier, you're like fixing stuff up with what you have, so that one might be okay. If not, we do have the Rust Punk shell, which just looks deadly. You know what? The Kit Bash shell looks pretty good. Besides, I think this one gives me XP boost, right? Yep, so that one might be nice. Now, do we leave it how it is? Or do we put a little bit of brown on there? Yeah, I already don't like iron outside. Rusted iron. Oh wait, I already have a bunch of rustic iron apparently. That looks fine. Alright, that works. And yeah, that's it. I mean, if you really wanted to go a step further than that, you could always do emotes, right? Look at that. Even that. We even went a step further and did emotes. Let's actually put that on. Excellent. Perfect. Look at that. Even comes with a little tumbleweed. And once again, I mentioned this in the last video, but if you're new and you're joining us, I have a tip for when you take pictures of your guardian. And you might already know this, that's completely fine, but I like to take pictures in the character select screen because this screen has the best lighting in the game. Look at that. It shows off your armor. It has a nice even light on it. It just looks fan-freaking-tastic. And with that, I'm gonna pass it off to me from the future to close out the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this extra long video. Hunters, I especially hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope I met your expectations. I'm surprised I made a build with a brown shader. You don't really see that too often, especially from me. You have no idea how hard it was not to use any white shaders on this one. Even any like black and red shaders, it was so difficult, man. So, lately I've been doing a weekly contest every weekend on my Discord server. By the way, join that if you want to, participate in those. But those challenges kind of bring out some really unique builds, and I kind of want to feature those like a lot more. So I was thinking of doing videos on those contests. I was kind of thinking that like these types of videos would help fill in the gaps in between my really long videos like the fashion videos or the build with me videos. So those would be maybe like 5 to 6 minute long videos, and I would upload those bi-weekly. That way 1 week can be a quick video just to keep you guys busy, and the next week would be a long video that is heavily edited. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna pop up some of the builds that I've been seeing from these contests. So these are the winners right here, from different weekends. If you guys are interested in seeing a lot more unique builds like this, centered around guns, centered around certain shaders, or even centered around certain exotics, go ahead and leave a like on this video. And let's say this, if we get 800 likes on this video by next Wednesday, I will upload the video next week. So if you don't like a week-long gap in between my videos, that's the way to get me to upload faster. Also, by the way, the next big video will be a fashion showcase, but there's a twist. It will only feature armors that are available at all times, year-round, and, wait for it, pause for dramatic effect, no ornaments. Ah, now I got your attention, didn't I? It's literally what everybody has been asking for. So, I want no more comments complaining about how you can't make great builds because you're never there, or, whatever the excuse is, because the wonderful people in my Discord server actually worked really hard to make these, and let me tell you right now, they are amazing. So, be excited for that video. So subscribe so you can see that amazing video. I left a link down below also to my Twitch stream. I've been trying to get up to 15 subs. Right now we are at 5. And also, fun fact about that, for now all of the proceeds from my Twitch will go towards helping out my sick little puppy who is in need of surgery. He's kind of becoming like paralyzed almost from the back legs, so we're trying to do something about that. So if you want to help out, pop into a stream or two. Even if you can't sub or donate or any of that, I don't really expect that from you guys. If you want to just follow, and your viewership is plenty for me, man. Just being there, it's kind of talking to the void is a little bit weird. I've gotten used to it because I used to Twitch stream a lot more, but it's nice to talk to you guys. Also, by the way, 15 subs will unlock a special stream where I help people out with builds, and this will be anyone. Anyways, leave me a comment down below if you have any other video ideas that I could probably make in the future, and why don't you tell me also, what is your favorite hunter exotic as far as looks go? It might help me out for a future video I'm trying to make. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. Join my Discord server if you want to keep up with me or if you just want to have a chat. And also, thank you very much for watching. It means so much that you do, and as always, stay beautiful. If you were wondering about that Call of Duty tournament I was talking about at the beginning of the video, that is being put together by our clan leader, not the one from Fashion Collective because that's me. I'm talking about the Dusk clan leader, the clan that I'm a part of. He's putting together a league for Modern Warfare. He's a really super cool guy and does a bunch of amazing things. So, if you're interested in a 2v2 match and you want to win yourself a cool $1,000, go ahead and take yourself to the first link down below or go to the website that you're seeing here on screen to sign yourself up. The deadline is May 22nd, so you better hurry up. Good luck, Guardians.
This is great. Anyone want a hug? Hugs? No? No hugs.